let's do something a little lighter.
Por favor, let's have sex.
Let's talk about some bagadi. Some bagadi.
Let's have a playful conversation about sex with our game that we have played called Shag, Marry, Chop. It is sponsored by Andrew Christian. AC, as we affectionately call Andrew Christian, is the world's most recognized sexy fashion brand. For men, iconic names like Trophy Boy, fashion wear, swimsuits, and underwear are just the start of the Andrew Christian brand. It was founded by and dedicated to the LGBTQ plus community, and Andrew was selected as a prestigious Out 100 recipient. Very interesting to me that Andrew Christian has become a status symbol for straight men wanting to adopt the style that the queer community, especially queer men, represent. The brand's support of our LGBTQ plus community is unparalleled through pride events, major parties, our charities, and so much more. Andrew Christian's presence in pop culture, entertainment, trending video content, and so much more is why Andrew Christian is our sponsor of Shag, Marry, Chop.
So if I call him AC on Saturday, is he going to punch me in the face? Is that something that you just call him?
No,
From the left hand
You want
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you would have said yes. Oh my God. This show has been
Right. All right.
The Bacardi.
Yes, call him AC. All right. Summer, here is our Shag, Marry, Chop. Summer has us in the mood to dance. So here are the hot guys we're dancing with tonight. Remember, we played this game since episode 1, almost 5 years ago. Chinese dancer and fashion designer Vincent Xu, I believe is how it's pronounced. Gorgeous House of Gucci member Kyrie Rebel Moore, and the Brazilian model Gabrielle Mansour. Oof. So let's play Shag, Marry, Chop. Cameron, let's start with you. Who are you shagging?
Normally, I'm not into femboys, and I don't really like, the skinny appeal, as I've mentioned before on the show. I like the big muscular bears, the hairy ones, the chubby ones. But Vincent Xu has just this charm about him, this cute and yet somewhat dominating effect I'm getting from him. So I'm going to shag him because I feel like he's going to femboy
we
ride
went
me.
deep there.
Right, yeah.
I want to screw him because...
Oh, you don't know me. I always
So here's what we're going to do, step by step.
I gave my 30 seconds for my what's happening. Anyways, I want to marry Gabriel Mansour because that man blends a fragment of masculinity, femininity. Normally, I'm not into long hair, but something about me just wants to really take a grasp of that. And I'm going to chop Kyrie. He's cute.
He's cute. I'm chopping him. Got it. And elimination, who are you shagging?
So this is really hard for me because I know I promise you because the elements were very unique. So Gabriel had played a Monica song that he was jiggling to, and that Monica song was one of my favorite Monica songs. So I immediately went to a favorite moment.
Sing it.
Do it.
I can't. I almost went there. I would not. Monica says the beat drop. It was the beat drop. No, you will not embarrass me. So I am going to shag. That was a good ride. You almost got me.
I wanted to use like popcorn.
I thought about it. And I was like, oh no. So
You almost did.
You got me there. I do want to shag Vincent. I think something about him is a little sexy. And I just want to see what he would look like while he's taking the emotional part of the elimination. I want to see how he reacts and the noises and the things that he would do as he's taking the elimination to be done with him. I definitely want to marry Kyrie. I think we could have lots of fun babies. Yeah. I think that we would have beautiful babies. And he has, oh my gosh, he has baby making hips, the way he kind of does his little aerobics and all that kind of stuff. And Gabriel, again, that Monica song hit me to my spirit, but I would love to see what his hair looks like while you're choking him and like pulling it back and kind of do some things.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so that is my chop.
All right, and Mark, who are you shagging?
I can't believe I have to follow some of y'all on this. I would shag the Brazilian Gabriel as long as he put that shit up in a man bun and did not dance. Oh. And then we could shag. I'm not a super big fan of the dancing, but he falls in the shag category. Mary is definitely going to be Kyrie from Gucci. Not only does he have the moves, look at that fucking room.
What moves?
It's quite
Look
cute.
at the move. Look at the room.
He looks fun.
He
He's
looks
got that good
fun. He looks
domestic
fun.
vibe. That is
He got a hot pot on
that
him.
is
Come on
marriage
now.
material.
Absolutely.
And
All
yeah, I
day.
would
With the futon that he's dancing next to,
It's a
that's
clean
marriage.
futon. And look at that floor. It is spotless. Marriage material right there.
I assure you should listen to Faye carefully, because if one thing that we've learned over the years from Faye, she smells the money. So when she says, "Do you see that futon?" you should listen to the Faye.
100%.
Yeah, we maybe got different.
And your chop is
I got to chop Vincent. Is anybody who wears more makeup than me, which is a very liberal standard. Let me just tell you,
It's not a beard.
no,
It's makeup.
he's not for me.
and Jonathan. Who are you shagging?
I'm honestly, I'm only going by the dancing because I don't know anything. And if I had to go with the dancing,
No, wait.
You don't like
before-
any of their dancing, do
Wait,
you?
before,
No, I
before
don't.
you choose, are you a good dancer?
Yes.
Oh.
He's a great voguer.
I
But is Vogue
Aside
dancing
from-
or?
no, but he's dancing. He's a
no.
dancer.
Wait,
No, no, no.
wait.
No,
Okay,
that's
so
not me.
you're
Oh,
getting ready to pick
I
based on
challenge you, let's
dancing. Is great dancing an indication of how good you're going to be in bed?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
explain to you why, because there's rhythm that goes with it. Like if you're in a weird, awkward position and you're not like, you're not
Wait,
pumping
what?
it in the right way,
See, that's
then you're not
bottom
hitting the
right,
spot, then you're not going in deep that you need to get it to. And if I need you to go left, you ain't going left, then it's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Ooh,
You don't like
So-
that
do
sounded
you?
painful there. I kind of.
Well, all I know about pain is pleasure sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Let me get you a
Pleasure
L
is
shape.
pain. That's it.
So
Wow. Wow.
so I'm gonna
We're still there.
shag Mary Jo. So I'm gonna shag Vincent because Vincent's definitely got some moves. I don't like the makeup too much, but I do like the little hair toss he's got going on. So I'm gonna shag. I think it's gonna be a good time. I'm definitely gonna marry the Brazilian Gabriel. Like
Yeah.
Gabriel,
See,
if
that's
he's
my reaction too. Why did no one else at the table have that reaction except you?
because he is tossing his hair.
And you like
people aren't feeling the tossing hair. No, I don't. I could tell.
No, I can do the hair.
Onto it.
all day.
Man bun.
Can you imagine why he's
Hold that.
doing obviously number one door?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like you just
Yeah, but people aren't feeling this shit that he's doing like this.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
so just
Next
keep it
is-
calm. Like,
was
stop
cute.
breaking neck.
No, it was cute.
And then I'm gonna,
Did
unfortunately,
you
like,
say stop bringing neck?
stop breaking neck.
Oh, breaking neck. I was gonna say.
You break
This
your
is
neck.
not a
mama.
Glee audition.
Oh my God.
Poor Kyrie, because Kyrie, I'm sure, coming from the house of Gucci, I'm sure has some moves, but this is an embarrassing video. Like the whole setup behind them.
The IKEA behind him.
color.
The idea behind it. Oh.
I'm telling you, boys, you should
Wow.
listen to the Faye.
No, these
telling
are some
you what
true
she's
color
talking
stuff
about.
right here.
Oh my.
I didn't know that we were on a green screen
Yeah.
internally, too.
Yeah, exactly. Now you do. Don't make that mistake
Anyway,
again.
I'm sorry,
All right,
Kyrie. I'm
and
sorry.
Faye, where are you? What are you shagging?
All right, so I'm gonna shag Kyrie. He's just gorgeous, and he's part of the House of Gorgeous Gucci, like my playmate on the Faye What show, Jamal L. Starks, and they're both just beautiful boys. I would just eat meals off their asses. So he's who I'm shagging. I even let him shag me. All right, and I'm gonna marry Vincent. Okay, I'm gonna marry Vincent because bend me, dress me, and do my makeup, bitch. We'll be married forever. I mean, think about it, right?
Good point.
And I'm chopping the hair guy because it's just too much hair. I like to have the best hair in a relationship, you know?
Nah, he's definitely got better hair than you.
And and like I said, I like to have the better hair in a relationship, so no. So
Oh,
I
he does got the neckography, like the hairography. He does have hairography.
God.
He
He
does.
does have great
He
hair.
does.
I
He has
dated a boy
hairography.
that used more hair
Hairography.
products than me, and it was just a bad time.
That's a
So
messy
I've
bathroom,
learned.
We
too.
are
I've
learning
learned.
so much about Faye, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're
Too
learning
much,
a lot
actually.
about Faye.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about that? Faye is with the Cuban, and the Cuban, basically, my impression, I'm not sure this is true, but my impression is get away from me on the clothes and the hair and the makeup stuff, because the Cuban doesn't strike me as very interested in that. And so she's in love with the Cuban.
Because
But
she's got money.
okay.
Medical
We've identified that too.
And does not
No,
have Apple
she can
TV.
swim. She
You
can,
hung out
hold on.
with them
I love the Cuban. The Cuban is gonna save both of our lives. So we're gonna hang out. We're gonna keep the Cuban because neither one of us can swim. We like, how do we save both of us at the same time?
not both of you at the same time.
I think it's an interesting flip when Faye gets into the boys, because when she gets into boys, she wants a boy that is going to make her hair great, her clothing great, her face great.
Everything she's missing at home. Everything she's missing at home. What are you talking about?
The gay boy, and literally the girl turns the gay boy.
Absolutely.
Exactly what every girl wants.
Bingo.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you.
I think that's super interesting. We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out Television Network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ+ community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.